Hi there, I'm Simon Dale from First Person View. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to give a couple more minutes just to let a few more people join. I don't know if you could confirm for me that the sound is okay, the picture's coming through okay for everyone. Very good. In the live chat. Cool. For some reason I can't actually see the live chat. Hi there, thanks for joining. I'm just gonna, okay, we're up to a few views now. Okay. So, just wanted to talk about the Phantom 3 today, the brand new Phantom 3 from DJI. And one of the first questions I want to answer is, does it fit in our backpack? So here's the backpack. This is a slightly newer version with the carbon fiber top. And a little look. There she is, all neatly in the backpack. I'll show you in a second. The undercarriage is slightly wider than the Phantom 2, but nevertheless it fits in. I have found though that there's at least one flight case that won't fit in. The Type 6700 backpack from B&W, which we have on our website. That's slightly too narrow for this to fit in. So if I just show you a comparison, the undercarriage is very slightly wider than on the Phantom 2. But like I say, it's not a problem. This backpack will accommodate. Slides in like that. Nice and snug. So the other things in the backpack, you can see I've got the transmitter here with a nice bit of elastic holds it in place. Obviously the Phantom itself. Here I've got some cables shoved, but also the battery, and you can actually fit. So I have 2 or 3 in there. I think it might be 3, and the same on the other side. I've got a charger in there at the moment, but you can quite happily fit another 2 or 3 batteries in there.
That's people's comment they can hear you.
Yeah, if anyone's having problems with the sound, please put a comment on, and we'll see if we can do something about it. Looks all right to me. We're getting good levels, but testing. Yeah, let me know if you've got problems. Looks okay from here though. So the battery, that brings me neatly onto the battery. Looks like a normal Phantom battery, but it's not. This is a 4S, 4480 milliamp hours, 15.2 volts. It's also got a different charging connector, very slightly different. And I'll show you the charger in a moment.
Oh, the sound isn't working, but the sound plug is fine.
Yeah. You turn the level up. What do you do to
No, I'm just saying it's echoing, it sounds good. You're doing it, that's fine.
turn the level down? Well, let me that's just the normal mic on the laptop. Perhaps that's better. If you can let me know. La 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 la. Is that better? Is that a better sound? You put your comments in the comment section. That'd be great. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so we'll try again then. Yeah? Okay, right. So, I don't know how much you heard, but there's a couple more people joined in anyway, so I'll start from the beginning. So, one or two of the questions I've had is, does the Phantom 3 fit in the backpack? This is our backpack. We've got pocket on there, I also get that, so I can put in there, quite a bit of padding. Nice one. Something like that. And yes, it fits the Phantom 3 in. Try that again. There's the Phantom 3. That's the controller, obviously. Battery compartment, I've got a charger in there. Props here, which I'll come on to in a moment. But the Phantom 3 itself is there. I'll just show you this again. This time you can hear me. The difference in footprint, as it were, the difference in the undercarriage widths. That's about the only difference that I've been able to detect. So it does preclude it from certain flight cases, but not our backpack. Yeah, so there you go. We've got the transmitter down here. This compartment is for batteries. I think you can fit either 2 or 3 in there. And the same on this side. Okay, in there as well. I've just got a charger in there. Of course, I've only got one battery, unfortunately, at this point. So we'll keep that out because we use it at the moment. Props. As far as I can tell, they are absolutely identical to a Phantom 2 prop. But they now come in this bag. It's quite nice. And they now come with heat shrink over the hub. So you can, I guess that's just rather than putting it in a bag, they're now just doing that. Makes sense, and you can tell when you put the brand new one on or not. Yeah, but other than that, identical. Motors are identical to a Phantom 2, as far as I know. Different ESC arrangement, but yeah, the Phantom itself, the motors themselves are identical. So, to give you the overview then, we've got 2 models of the new Phantom 3. There's the Phantom 3 Premium, which is the top model, and this is what we've got here, the gold one, and the Phantom 2 Advanced.
That's got the one.
That's gold.
That really going on.
Okay, sorry about the noise issues with the desk. Yeah, a bit tricky to put the laptop on the tripod, but so that's the 2 versions. You've got the top model, and the difference between the 2 versions, the top model has a 4K camera. That's what we've got here. So this is called the Premium. This isn't the final version, so you'll see it says Phantom 4K, which in some ways would be easier to remember. Phantom 4K and Phantom HD, I think was going to be the naming, but it ended up being Phantom Professional is the top level, and Phantom Advanced is the lower one, which has the silver stripes and the 1080p camera. So other than that, the difference is the camera, 1080p versus 4K, and the charger. And that's really the only difference. The charger is a faster charger on this version. So I can compare it against the Phantom 2 Vision Plus. So that's this one. You see, obviously, a bigger lens. This is actually a camera designed specifically for aerial work, so it's 94 degrees field of view, which doesn't give you a fisheye effect. So in some ways, better than the GoPro, better than the Vision Plus. This has a 140 degree field of view, so you do get that a bit of distortion in the fisheye effect. Gently put that down. And then the main advantage, to my mind at least, is the light bridge. So you've got this new camera, which feeds into the light bridge, high definition connection, and then that brings a high definition link down to your transmitter. This is the new transmitter. Those of you who know about the Inspire 1 will find it very familiar. So that's the Inspire 1 transmitter.
Somebody was asking what the PAF switch does at the top.
That's different flight modes. So there's PAF, and that's P-ATI, ATI, I think fail-safe, I'm guessing. So that's just same as your right-hand switch on the old transmitter. So you'll see the Inspire 1 version is in my right hand, which I guess is on your left, and that's the more silvery finish. The Phantom 3 one is this one, and that's just a matte white finish. And other than that, the only difference is you've got this extra knob for undercarriage on the Inspire, which is irrelevant on the Phantom 3, and you've got an HDMI port at the back on the Inspire. That on there. Yeah, not on the Phantom 3, which is there. So you couldn't plug in a black pearl or anything like that. You just have to use the tablet, the tablet which you just plug in via USB. So if you haven't seen the Inspire 1, you might not have seen this. This is the built-in supplied tablet holder. You just kind of push that button, and that magically lifts up. Let's have a look. Stick the tablet in. There's a standard 7-inch tablet, so you stick that in like that, close that down, and you connect it with a wire, and off you go. I'm actually going to use this Nexus 5 I've got there. So I like using. So Nexus 5. And for smartphones, you just pop this little box up. And make sure you don't catch the volume button.
Can that be removed?
Yeah, you've got a hammer. Yeah, it can be removed. There's a little screw there, and it's just threaded as well. You can see that. You can also hook onto there if you've got an extract or whatever. There we go. So I'm going to turn that on, and I'll show you the new app. The table. So the battery, just like before, just slots straight in. There is a slight difference inside. You'll see the eagle-eyed and obviously there's now 4 polio pins there instead of 2 on the Vision. So it should give a more reliable connection. I'm not sure if I already said, but the battery on this is different and you can't put the wrong battery in. If you were to try to put the old battery in. That's the old battery. You just try to put that in there, and it gets as far as that. That's the going. Goes in there. Just remove the guard, slightly newer guard, and the new camera. And then
sound is really good, that's the best, so really keep it like this. Or alter the band.
okay, so it's turned on. Just a little calibration. And there we go. So it's going to be a little bit hard for you to see the app, but there you go. You can see it started up in beginner mode, which means that you have to have a full GPS signal before it'll let you take off, and you're limited to sort of 30 meters high and 30 meters horizontally as well. And then you've got the camera facing straight down. So with this button here, this slider, I can adjust the camera, and you'll see as I do that, and it's very, very proportional. So I can just give it a little bit, you can move very, very slowly. Or you can give it more, and it's very quick. And you can adjust that speed in the app as well. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. So in here, just go to the controls, RC control settings, gimbal wheel speed, and I've got it set quite quick, but even with it set to the full fastest speed, you can see that I can still control it with a lot of control there. I can still move it extremely slowly, even though it's at its fastest speed. I think that's quite cool. Another thing while I'm in that screen is you can control what these buttons on the back do. So here's a list of different things that they could do, and I've currently set it to switch modes between ground station mode and FPV view. So you'll see what I mean now. Come out of that. Down here we've got the map view. If I push that button, you can switch between the two. Really neat, quite powerful. So now we're in the map view, you can see I've got a map of our current location. I can press this button called Guides, and I can now put a section on. If there was a no-fly zone, I didn't want to fly over this railway, for instance, I can put that on there, and then the aircraft simply won't let me fly into that area, which is quite powerful. You can set several of those, and then you can either delete them, certainly clear them all with that, and start again. In this screen you've also got, as you have in the FPV, you've got your height, your distance, your vertical speed, horizontal speed, and the ultrasonic altitude there as well. And you'll see that says 0 as I lift that up. It should be going up, I can't see it, but yeah, 0.4 meters. And it goes up.
Paul is asking, are the motors angled inwards?
An excellent question. I would say slightly outwards, apparently. Outwards to me. There you go, Paul. I think very slightly outwards, if anything. Yeah, so obviously other things in the app just to show you. At the moment it's saying we're in P-ATI mode, which is GPS mode. It's safe to fly but non-GPS because we don't have a GPS at the moment because we're indoors. You can see here there would be a satellite indicator there, but there's none. You change mode with that switch. We've got, so the firmware is up to date. We're in ATI mode. It's given us the aircraft indicator light, so just the same lights that you can see on the back. It's showing us there. Compass calibration, etc., etc. Flight mode, remote control mode, Battery, you can see the information about your battery. SD card, format your SD card, etc. The radio control, and in here, we've already been in here, but you change the stick mode. If you want to fly a different mode, you can calibrate the sticks. Link to remote controllers. Let's see if you've got a new one, I think. This is your light bridge, so it's showing me kind of a spectrum analyzer of the local area and which channels are good, which are bad, and you can set custom one if you like. It says channels 1 to 32 correspond to a frequency of 2.28 to 2.59 GHz. Please choose it according to legal procedures. Okay, I agree. So yeah, I can choose a channel. So I want to choose 14. And then I'll sort of be on that channel. Obviously we're in a building, so there's lots of Wi-Fi and things around here. But I'll put that back to auto.
And he's asking, what goggles do you have to do?
Now, at the moment, I can't see a way of putting goggles in, unless you have a tablet with HDMI out, like a Shield, NVIDIA Shield. But there's no HDMI output on the transmitter, so you couldn't put sort of cinemizers or Dominator HD straight into it. That wouldn't work.
What about range and altitude tests?
Okay, yeah, range. We've flown this to 190 meters high, where a limit did kick in. It said maximum altitude. The message actually says you've reached your maximum altitude. We can change this in the MC settings, but I think that's kind of a generic message. I think that's hard-coded. That's the feeling. The distance-wise, there we had no problems. We flew out to 488 meters, which is as far as I could see it, and we were going further without problems. No, we didn't hit any limits there. That was just as far as I was happy to go. And at that distance, I did a sort of circuit, and my perfect signal, there was no stutter around it. So there's no problem with range. So, and the battery life, I was quite impressed with that, because we did both of those tests. We flew to 190 meters, we flew out to 488 meters distance, kind of two separate tests, up, down, along, back, did a few circuits. We're going to put the takeoffs and landings for the filming it, and still landed and had like 69% battery left. So really quite impressed with the battery. Yeah, quality.
What's the main differences between the Phantom to Phantom Advanced and Phantom Pro?
For those of you who missed it, the main differences between the Advanced and the Pro is the camera. One's a 4K camera and the professional, this one, and the Advanced has a 1080p camera. Other than that, the only difference that I'm aware of is you get a faster charger with the Pro. Other than that, they're extremely similar. They both have a 94-degree field of view, so they've both got that nice new non-wide angle view, non-fisheye, so there's no correction required in post, and it's a really good range. And they both have the light bridge, which gives you 720p footage, sort of live, high def, which is really, really nice. And you can actually control the camera with your finger as well. You don't necessarily have to use this dial, although the dial is nice. But you could, in theory, give your Android device to your camera operator or director or client or whatever, and they can control the camera while you do the aircraft.
Okay, so you use the buttons on the camera? Well, Peter's asked, given that it's a light bridge, can a normal light bridge receiver pick up the signal too?
Not sure about that one. I did ask that in China. I didn't really get a response. I think they might be slightly different systems. I think the light bridge built into these and the Inspire is 720p, whereas the light bridge that you buy separately for £1,000 is 1080p. That's my understanding. I could be wrong on that, but I think they are a slightly different system.
We can test that later.
Yeah, we could, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you've got a record button here, you've got a tilt button here. This, I believe, is camera settings. So I can change sort of shift speed. Yeah, that's. I mean, I think these are definable, but that is changing the shutter speed. You can see that.
Can it be set to FCC mode?
I haven't seen anything about FCC or CE on this. This is an American spec one, I believe. I'm sure the box. Whenever we get our pre-production samples, they always say American spec one. The UK version as well. So I haven't seen anything about that.
Well, it's hard to say because we haven't seen one yet, but is the P3 more stable than a 3DR sonar?
Yeah, can't tell you.
We'll tell you in a few weeks if we get one.
Yeah, it is very stable. I was quite shocked at how stable it was. That video we were doing on Friday, and took off and was with that. We've got the camera and it was rock solid. I remember I was low enough for the ultrasonic to be playing a part, whether it was GPS. But that's one thing I didn't mention. On the bottom, there's ultrasonic, if you're not already aware. See that? Set the camera. On the back there, there's ultrasonic sensors for the altitude and optical flow. So it knows where it is. It's firing a sound wave down the ground and measuring how long it takes to come back. So it's very accurate, and that will work indoors, of course. You don't need GPS for that.
Small Fry is asking, can you move your hand in front of the camera so they can see the live feed from the app? You can see how good it is.
No, that and then I've got the hands free. Need to sort of get. It's a tiny bit, isn't it? But
That might be the relay off the YouTube as well.
yeah. Any other questions? We'll just have a quick look. This transmitter is a really nice transmitter. Compared to this one, it's a big step up from the original.
Can you take a photo while it's recording?
I don't think you can, but let's see. We got a memory card over there. Did you grab a memory card?
Yeah.
Sorry guys, just grabbing a memory card so we could give that a try. My suspicion is that you won't be able to do that, but because there are two modes on here, but we'll try. There's a little blue and black black one, but that's going to work. It's a little bit more formatting. So if I start recording, and then I push. No, that just stops recording. Yeah, so there's a mode switch here which controls whether you're on video or stills. If you're in stills mode, and you push that button, it's still starting the video, isn't it? Let's try putting it back in stills just to be sure. So I'm in stills, I press that red button, and it starts video, regardless. Interesting. I would have thought that would take a picture. but maybe this other button. Yeah, there we go. So you've got a dedicated shutter button. So let's try that again then. Let's put it into video mode. Start video. And now try and get still. Didn't get any kind of positive response there, so I'm suspecting not. Yeah, it didn't seem to. But stop the video. Take a still. Yeah, you can see the image change in the viewfinder to 4:3 and the noise on the camera. So, in fact, there's playback mode there, so it could be. Let's just try to take a picture of this angle so we know it's the new one. Go back to video. Now try the shutter. Now try playback. Yeah, we've got the video, but yeah, I didn't take a picture. No, that's a no, I'm afraid.
That's video or
yeah,
picture.
Yeah, I have to switch. Any other questions?
Jello, real or false?
I haven't seen any. I've done it in our video at the weekend and it's in.
No Jello. Would you recommend any sunshields for your phone or tablet controller?
I'm trying to think how bad it was for us. We were both fine. On Friday, we flew Inspire 1 and the Phantom 3. And it was okay.
Yeah, good.
A sunshield can't do any harm. So.
We are making a proper video for this, product video, which we'll release soon. Which one of the guys had asked, can we see some, sorry?
On board.
Yeah, some onboard footage. So without the question. So yeah, that'll be coming out.
Yeah, and what we did with that is we may actually release it as 7 different videos, but we did several different tests. One of our customers, Jerry, wanted to see a very slow pan and also a very, very slow tip. So I did both of those tests in just sort of a 15-second video clip. So we'll either include that as part of the bigger video or we'll just release that as a separate sample, Phantom 3 pan test or something like that. So if you've got any questions that you'd like us to film next time we're out of it as well, anything particular you'd like to see, then we'll have to give that a try.
Is the transmitter heavy enough to warrant buying an Inspire next strap?
It's fairly heavy.
Probably.
By the time you've got a tablet on.
Especially if you bought 2 batteries and you're flying for a while.
Yeah, the thing about the neck strap is it's a bit of a fabric. We're actually just about to receive samples of our own neck strap because this is a bit convoluted. It's like a child's reins. You have to sort of
No, other way around.
see what I mean?
Put it on.
Yeah, can you do that?
Yeah.
I think I might have been right, but then
No, that's it.
well, that's not right. Yeah,
Too low.
let's do that. Maybe that's right. I think that's probably right. Maybe that goes like right. So obviously I look incredibly cool, but other than that, it's a yeah, there is certainly some weight to it. I certainly haven't used one yet. I'd probably recommend something, but I'm just not sure about this thing. It's a little bit unwieldy, but yeah, it's not a bad idea.
So somebody's asking, how does Phantom 3 compare to the Inspire?
Good question. I quite like it compared to the Inspire. The thing I don't like about the Inspire is there's a bit of a setup process to it. So it's not very quick in that you have to get it out of the box. Well, I'm kind of just going to show you what I mean. In the box, it's in travel mode, which means it's flat, so it can go in the box. Now to get the camera on, you have to get it out of travel mode, which means you turn it on, you get the transmitter out, you either load the app, you connect to it, and then press the button which gets it out of travel mode, or you flip the switch 4+ times on the transmitter. Then it comes out of travel mode and stands up. Then you can put the camera on, but then you really need to turn it off because you don't want to short out when you put the camera on. You turn it off, put the camera on, turn it on again, and then you put the props on, and then you put the prop locks on my version anyway, and then you go flying. And then when you,
but it is a beast. It's a different.
oh, it's fantastic. Yeah,
it's a different fish when it comes to that.
It's a more professional thing, particularly if you're going to use two operators with one guy doing the camera and one guy flying. There's nothing like it. So, I mean, I say it's a fanny, but compared to an S900, you know, it is so easy. And if you had a flight case other than the DJI one, where it could just go in with the info there, then that'd be easy to get. So it's a fantastic piece of kit.
Which we're looking at.
Yeah, flight cases like that.
The Inspire.
Yeah. But compared to an S900, I think this is miles ahead in terms of ease of use. But compared to a Phantom, it's still a bit of a Phantom. So we're spoiled a bit. That's the problem.
Well, on that note of the Inspire, somebody's asking, can you use the second controller on the Phantom?
Right.
You can't have two controllers.
No, single controller only on a Phantom.
So no camera operator.
No.
Okay, and
The Inspire is very cool as well.
very sexy.
It looks really in the sky as well. It's so stable.
Okay, question about, are there any downsides to the Phantom 3?
Downsides. I think there's downsides. It's a shame they've gone to new batteries in some respects because if you've got old batteries, you'll have to replace them. But I think it's probably worth it because if the flight time I saw on Friday doesn't go, it is massively improved. Probably go down to.
How easy is it to control versus the Phantom 2 Vision Plus?
I think it's going to be virtually identical. It's exactly the same control.
Well, I think the control side, but with the new controller and the app, I think it's a different experience for you, isn't it?
Yeah, the app is a major step up.
Yeah.
Things like if you did want to use it, you've got the fly home button, you've got the take off button, and so you literally just press take off. You can see it here. You just press take off there, and it says, do you really want to take off? And you slide that, and up it goes. And the same with fly home, just exactly the same. Press that. Do you really want to fly home? And you can fly home around. Very cool. And the same, you've got that home button.
Is there any difference between the Phantom, I guess it's professional, and the Inspire cameras?
Yeah, there are different cameras. They're quite different. In terms of specs, I'm not certain. Both 4K capable.
We need to check that out actually and do maybe a video about that.
So that's the Inspire 1 camera.
Which you can attach to a handheld gimbal as well.
Yeah, and that's so it's not the same camera, that's for sure. What was it field of view on this one? Let's see it because I've got. One thing is you can put an ND filter on the Inspire. Can't do that on the Phantom 3 as far as I'm aware. There's no screw through it. This is also a nice 4 degrees. So yeah, in terms of lens, it is the same. So no fishing. We do get a lot of the package with the Phantom, it's borrowed from there. We've really got it.
Okay, the YouTube side of things, we haven't really tested that yet, have we?
No, it was mentioned.
Is it actually like that?
I don't think it's like it was mentioned at the launch event, and they said it would go live shortly. It might be by now.
I mean, the big features are the YouTube live stream and also the director's feature in the app for recording video and pulling out your favourite shots.
Yeah, there's actually mention of a cross-credit. There's like an editor section, an editor app built in within the app. I don't know whether that's going to be an update because I haven't seen it, but they mentioned at the launch event that there was an editor feature built into the app, and you can go through and
highlight favourite, how do you want to call it,
and do your edits on your phone.
Yeah, camera's supposedly the same. It's the same sensor inside, same electronics, different packaging.
Okay. It makes sense if they've developed their own camera. They've probably not developed two, they've developed one. So yeah, it makes sense to do the same chip inside.
Yeah, the main difference is obviously one operator on the Phantom 3. You can't have two controllers.
Yeah, on the Inspire you can have a full 360-degree movement because you've got the encoder goes way up, and then you can.
Which is a big feature for some people.
Yeah, it is.
Because you can hold it steady and then 360 shoot, whereas the Phantom has to move the whole head.
Even if the Inspire goes off in a different heading, the camera will stay, depending on what mode you've got in, but the camera will stay tracking that direction. So the camera operator can zoom up over here, the camera will keep looking at the that's a really cool feature for filmmakers, which you don't get with the
Last question, why are you still on video while me out flying it? Well, so we can talk to you guys.
On that note, we'll go up and have a fly. And hopefully not crash it into the Inspire 1.
Cool, I think that's it, really, for this one.
Yeah.
We're going to release the video later.
Yeah. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope we answered some of your questions. If you've got any more, let us know. If you want to see specific tests when we go and fly it.
Last one, any news on battery price?
We'll
go and check.
I don't think we've got the battery price. They've given us the pricing for the Phantom with a battery and the Phantom without a battery, so we know that price, how much more, but we don't know what they'll be on their own. I would imagine they'll be about the same as the current battery, which is about £90, a bit less than £5.
Prop shot, somebody wants to see the props maybe?
Yeah, you can show the props.
Maybe the motors as well, I'm not sure exactly what they mean there.
So, in case you didn't see before, this is the rather nice new prop bag. These are the new props. There you go. As far as I can see, they're identical. They say on them 9450. I think they're identical to the other ones.
Also, don't forget it's a pre-production model, so
yeah, that's a nice change.
Yeah.
You'll notice this badge, if you didn't see me say before, that's not final. The real version will say Phantom Professional and Phantom Advanced in the silver version.
I think that wraps it up. Just people asking for videos and raw footage and things like that.
Yeah.
We'll try and get that out in the next week or so.
Yeah, hopefully the next couple of days, yeah.
Next couple of days, yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much for tuning in. We will have stock as shipped to us today from China. So we should have that in about 3 days' time. So we should be able to ship out orders at the end of this week. We'll be shipping out all pre-orders this week, we think. And hopefully another batch will be following shortly afterwards. Yeah, so if we've ordered one, we'll be getting it either end of this week or Monday, Tuesday next week, I would have thought. Yeah, we've got both versions coming.
We'll do more of these live stream discussions going forward, new products, other products. If you've got any ideas on what products you'd like to have a chat with us about, drop us a note on Facebook.
Happy to do it. Happy to go through any question you've got or specific tests you want us to do, that sort of thing. Just let us know. Okay, thank you very much. See you all later.